Missed auditions. So I'm going to tell you the actor, and I'm going to give you 3 choices of movies that they auditioned for, but they did not get specifically.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, so you're going to name actors, actresses, and then list 3 films, and I've got, or multiple films, and I've got to guess which one they auditioned for and did not get.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's start with Matthew McConaughey. Okay? All right. Matthew McConaughey auditioned for the role of Jack Reacher in Jack Reacher, Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood, or Jack in Titanic. Which one did he audition for but did not get?
Jack, Titanic.
Jack in Titanic? You are correct.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Jack, I'm so cold. Jack.
I briefly thought of, I never saw that film.
Are you nuts?
No, it was actually one of those deals because that came out when we were in high school. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls.
It blew up and you didn't want any part of it.
The girls in our friends group were all about it. And the guys resolved to never see the film.
Really?
And so that managed to stick. Well, I can't speak to, I'll have to ask them and get back with you as to whether
Did you guys keep our pact?
Yeah, I'll have to ask them and get back with you on that, though. That's a good point.
Okay. That's crazy. Because just recently, James Cameron filmed an alternate ending. Okay. And so I can't give it away because you haven't seen it. But apparently it's terrible.
The ship doesn't sink?
Right. The ship doesn't go down. Everybody lives. It's all great. But
the ship takes off and goes into outer space.
There you go. See you later, suckers. They released the alternate ending, and apparently it's pretty terrible and can't imagine that it was even discussed. But that just came out recently that it's making the rounds again on YouTube. I didn't watch it because they said it's terrible. So the ship still goes down. Sorry, Matt. Sorry. Spoiler. For Titanic. Oh, you ruined Titanic. I know.
I was thinking maybe the Titanic made it this time.
Elliot is going through a Titanic phase, and she wanted to watch that movie. I'm like, man, not yet. I don't think you're ready for it.
Is that, what is that, PG-13?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Kate is quizzing me. So far, I'm 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Naming actors/actresses and films they've auditioned for and not gotten. Okay.
Right. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Angelina Jolie. She auditioned for Charlotte in Lost in Translation, Amelie in Amelie, and Cher in Clueless. But she did not get this role. Which role did she not get?
Is that really how you pronounce that film? Amelie?
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Amelie is a French film, and that is wrong.
Devastating news.
Cher in Clueless, as if. Can you see Angelina Jolie as Cher in Clueless? That is, no.
I never saw that either.
Okay, all right.
Was Cher playing the role of herself? Cher as herself?
No, Alicia Silverstone was Cher in Clueless.
Oh. Okay.
It's not as like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't see Clueless, as much as I'm like shocked you didn't see Titanic because everybody saw Titanic. But I understand your reasons for not seeing Titanic.
Yeah. It was like the highest grossing film of all time until Avatar, which is another James Cameron film. Isn't that right?
Which is another James Cameron. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, I think you are going to get this without a problem. Not to put a little pressure on you.
So I'm 1 for 2 so far on this quiz of name the actor and what film they did not get.
Correct. Okay. John Travolta auditioned for the role of Leonard Shelby in Memento, Ed Tom Bell in No Country for Old Men, or Forrest in Forrest Gump. And he did not get which role? I know I put a lot of pressure on you.
Well, you kind of tainted me because you'd said that you thought I could get it.
Yeah, because have you seen Memento or No Country for Old Men? Because I'm sure you've seen Forrest Gump, right?
Yes, I have seen No Country for Old Men. I have not seen Memento. I know I'm supposed to, though. Is that a Christopher Nolan written film?
I think so.
Okay.
Is No Country for Old Men the one with Javier Bardem? Or is that There Will Be Blood?
I'm not familiar with that actor's name, but it has Tommy Lee Jones in it.
Okay. Because I think No Country for Old Men it's a pretty violent movie, right?
Yes, as is There Will Be Blood, but
yeah. I haven't seen those two, and they always throw me off. Which one is this? But I know that they're both pretty violent.
Right.
Okay.
Both critically acclaimed. I think they came out in the same year.
Okay. So now that I've gone off script there, Leonard Shelby in Memento, Forrest Gump,
oh, man.
and Ed Tom Bell in No Country for Old Men.
See, I want to say Forrest Gump just because you said you thought I would get it. Is that right? Is it Forrest Gump?
I did think you would get this one.
Is it Forrest Gump?
It is Forrest Gump.
Really?
I was trying to throw you off, but I thought you would get this one because I was certain that you'd seen Memento or No Country for Old Men. So,
well, had you not said you thought I would get it, I would have guessed one of the other ones.
Okay.
Because Forrest Gump was pre-Pulp Fiction. Looks like Pulp Fiction was his big comeback.
Yeah.
John Travolta. Let's find out. Forrest Gump came out when? Do you know?
I'm going to go with 93 or 94.
Forrest Gump, 1994.
Woo!
Okay.
I love that soundtrack, though. Woo! Love that soundtrack.
Pulp Fiction, 1994.
Oh, same year.
So, how about that?
I can't do Forrest Gump, guys. I've got Pulp Fiction to do. So, yeah, it doesn't say he turned it down. It says he didn't get it. I've got one more. Do you want to do one more, or do you want to keep it at 3?
Yeah, let's do one more. So far, I am 2 for 3 on here are some actors. Which film did they not get? What did they try out for and not get? Okay,
yep, actors that auditioned. Okay. Britney Spears, a lot in topic of conversations lately. She did do some acting post her Mickey Mouse Club days. She auditioned to act in Kill Bill as the bride, Nina Sayers in Black Swan, or Allie Hamilton in The Notebook.
Oh, dear. Let's go Notebook.
Have you seen any of these, by the way?
Kill Bill?
Kill Bill?
Yeah, I've seen the Kill Bill movies.
Is that Uma Thurman?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that does seem like a little bit of a stretch for Miss Britney. So, Black Swan, have you seen that with Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman?
I have not, no.
It's good, but I think you have to watch it twice because I think you'll see things that you missed the first time because you're looking for other things. So, but I would suggest it. It's good. Allie Hamilton in The Notebook, Nicholas Sparks' book. Do you like that movie?
I did not see that movie.
You didn't see The Notebook?
No.
Ugh.
Sorry.
You know, there's lots of things that I probably disagree with in The Notebook, but the chemistry between Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling and Ryan Gosling and Ryan Gosling, I like The Notebook a lot. Yes, you were right. The Notebook. Allie Hamilton in The Notebook. Britney Spears auditioned. I mean, it's a Southern belle, and The Notebook takes place in the South, and Britney's from Louisiana. Didn't get it.
Yeah, I was basically trying to think, because Kill Bill is too recent of a film. I would say, so when you mentioned that amongst them, I was like, no, that's too recent. She would have been far done with any...
You think so?
I think
compared to the other ones?
Yes. I think so. Let me look it up.
I know. I was like, wait a second.
Kill Bill.
I want to know the... 03?
2003.
Well, when did Britney Spears' Crossroads come out?
Notebook's 2004. Okay. And then I already forget the other one. What was the other option? Black Swan.
Black Swan.
2010? Is it that recent of a film?
I guess.
Oh, that's actually, I say that recent, but that's a long time ago, actually.
I know. Isn't that kind of gross?
Yes. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. What was the movie that she was in?
Britney Spears?
Yeah.
Didn't you name it?
No, I thought it was Crossroads, but I don't think that's right.
Are you sure?
And now all the other...
I think that is right.
It is called Crossroads. Well, they showed something else that was 1995. 2002 was Crossroads. 2005 was Kill Bill. 2010 was Black Swan. And The Notebook, release date.
Didn't I already do that? It was 2004 or something?
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know you did that one. 2004.
So I win, right? What did I get? 3 out of 4 correct?
3 out of 4.
And to recap for anyone just joining us, we learned today that John Travolta failed to get the Forrest Gump role.
Correct.
We learned, and then that's as far back as my brain goes. What were the other ones we...
Angelina Jolie did not get Cher in Clueless. She auditioned for that. Matthew McConaughey auditioned for Jack in Titanic and did not get that one. So,
and I also learned that Cher was the name of the Alicia Silverstone character in Clueless, not that there was a character based off of Cher, the singer, actress. Yeah.
Do you believe in love? Yeah. I love me some Cher.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. I love Cher, by the way. I like to turn on Cher's greatest hits while I am cleaning. Cher and Stevie Wonder. I can clean to those two and rack up some steps because I'm dancing and moving and grooving. I don't know what it is, but I love them. You should try it sometime.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cleaning? No, thanks.
Not as much new Cher. Like in the last 15 years, Cher, as like...
That's true, yeah.
You know, if I could turn back time and...
Oh, yeah, right.
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, and... Oh, gosh, I love Cher.
Yeah.
Woo!
I Got You, Babe.
I Got You. I was Cher in 7th grade at a school musical.
Oh, yeah? What was the musical? Mermaids? Or Mermaid?
No, it was supposed to be like, you know, what you did where there's a lot of cover songs, and me and Jeremy Campbell, he was Sonny Bono.
Like I did.
Didn't you guys have to do those musicals where it was like a... 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and
we had an 8th grade musical, but it was all original songs for Westward Woe, which I recently watched.
You did watch it after all.
Yeah.
Did you have a watch party?
My friend Kevin was over, and
Kevin, you want to see what we looked like in 8th grade singing Westward Ho?
That's right.
Kevin's like, I'll bring the snacks. Okay, so I was Cher, and Jeremy Campbell was Sonny, and we sang "I Got You, Babe." I was supposed to wear these platform shoes, but I rolled my ankle, so I had to wear an air cast. So I was in like these Birkenstock shoes instead.
Crutches?
Nope. I could still put weight on it.
Hey.
I just had to be in like essentially tennis shoes. And my mom was like, you can be out of tennis shoes for the musical. And as soon as you get off stage, you put your tennis shoes back on. I'm like, okay, Mom. But yeah, I got you, babe. I have a special place in my heart for Sonny and Cher.
I'm confused.
R.I.P. Sonny.
You were allowed to wear tennis shoes on stage, but then when you got off stage, you had to put tennis shoes on?
No, I was wearing these Birkenstock shoes.
Oh, okay.
As Cher. These sandals, like these kind of hippie-looking sandals.
Gotcha.
But then I had to put my tennis shoes back on. Yeah, I rolled it real good. That was one of the first really bad ankle sprains I had. First of many.
How old were you?
7th grade. I've never been lucky enough to break my ankle.
You've never been lucky enough to break your ankle?
Oh, yeah. Yep. If you break your ankle, it's the bone. The bones heal. If you sprain your ankle, it's the ligaments that get stretched out and don't go back to where they used to be. So they're not as taut.
Well, I'm fairly certain your ankle gets sprained on the way to being broken. Isn't that a myth?
Not always. I've never broken my ankle, and I've had the worst ankles. I did have reconstructive surgery, though, in college on one.
Yikes.
Yeah, see? Bad. Bad news bears.
Yeah, I broke my ankle in high school playing basketball in our driveway.
Lucky.
Yeah, lucky. I was like, oh, man, I'm so lucky.
Were you on no weight? Did you get a cast?
Yeah, I had crutches. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nice.
It was not fun.
No, not fun at all. Ankles are the worst.
Yeah. Yep. And then eventually when I was able to walk on it again with an air cast, we were shanking balls at the lake, a big lake.
Yeah.
So I'd have been probably 16, 17 or something at this point in time. And so I was playing pretty close to the batter, who was my uncle, right? And so he's
right
shagging fly balls or whatever. And my cousin Stephanie was right next to him. And he's making good contact and sending the ball out. And, we're getting the ball, and I'm basically the relay man, getting the ball back in, right? And meanwhile, my cousin Stephanie was just swing and a miss over and over and over again, right? And then eventually he fouls one off. And then I take that as an opportunity to turn around and I start talking to my brothers,
Oh, no.
And then at that point in time, she finally makes contact.
Yeah.
So I hear kink. And then I turned right into it, took it right in the eye.
Oh.
Right. So then.
Son of a Stephanie.
So then Monday, of course, at school, I'm limping around and I've got a black eye. Pretty hardcore.
Well done telling the story. Because the whole time I'm like, what's going to happen? What's Stephanie going to do? Stephanie is an important part of this conversation.
Yeah. And then we reenacted it in my physics class.
And then the force gave me a black eye.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt.
I can imagine.
I
can imagine.
Yeah, that was a bad headache.
Okay, my friend Scott, it was a really rainy day, so they were having baseball practice inside, and they were just in the batting cage in high school, and they were doing soft toss on the outside of the batting cage, and you're just swinging the bat, like somebody's just like, it's instead of putting it on a tee, you're just kind of putting it up there, and you're just one-handing it into the net of the batting cage.
Okay.
It's kind of just like busy work, right? So you can't be outside playing baseball. So you're just working on your one-handed swing, and you're just making contact and going through the motion, and you're just swinging. And Scott is our class clown, right? Scott's hilarious. Scott thinks it's going to be so funny when, I think it was John. Either way, it doesn't matter. The batter reaches back, brings the bat back. Scott thinks it's going to be so funny to grab the bat before he swings through. Scott missed the bat on the back, so John swings through and hits Scott in the mouth.
Oh.
On soft toss. So thank God it's not like swinging for the fences. Like, oh my gosh. We heard a scream, and then there was blood. His 4 teeth on the bottom were all flat back because he just caught him. Oh my gosh, there was so much blood, Matt. So much blood. Just, it's going to be funny. I'm going to catch this bat and I'm going to make him go, oh, that's funny. And instead, he ate the bat. It was, oh gosh. It was not funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I would trade for that or not.
Yeah. This is going to be funny, guys. Wait for it.
That was pretty bloody. We had to go take me to get stitches and
yeah.
Yeah.
No plastic surgery.
No plastic surgery. Well, luckily, yeah, the cut was like right in my eyebrow, more or less.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was conveniently located.
Thanks, Stephanie. Yeah. Good placement.
Yeah. And then, they were kind of making fun. My brother Tom thought I was joking at first, the way that I was going down, because I kind of twisted, almost like a pirouette or something,
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I needed to go down. I needed to fall down. I needed to lay down. But my ankle was broken, remember? So I couldn't just fall over. I had to slow-mo, just like twirl my way to the ground.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was great. Great look.
Oh. Yeah, because you were seeing stars. You got to lay down.
I can still hear the aluminum of that bat.
Oh, I bet.
Kink! Matt, what?
Boonk.
Boonk, right in the face. Take that.
How old is Stephanie? If you were 16, she's how much younger than you?
She was probably... I should know that, shouldn't I? She's probably 11 or 12, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe older? How close is she to me? I don't know.
Okay.
Put me on the spot.
I mean, so she could have put some serious stank on the ball versus like being a 5-year-old hitting balls, is what I'm saying.
Right, but of course, at that age, they get a lot of, your girl cousin hit you in the face with a baseball.
Oh.
Those kind of deals.
I didn't even think about that.
And I go, well, that actually makes it even more justified, because if it was a guy cousin who was good at baseball, then I should have been prepared. I should have been facing him when he made contact with the ball. But instead, I was looking the opposite direction. Okay, I'm still not feeling especially smart telling the story, but
oh, poor Matt. Did they have to have that conversation with you at the emergency room? Like, you're already in a cast. And now you've got a black eye. Like, is somebody hurting you?
Yeah.
Blink twice.
No, I don't think anyone was concerned.
Okay. You know that's a thing now, though.
Sure.
It should have been a thing then. Like, if you're in the emergency room, frequent flyer miles. And you're just like, nope, my kid just fell down. Nope, my kid just walked into a door. Nope, my kid just caught a fly ball.
Well, I mean, it's different doctors, so maybe that prevented the call to
child services.
Child services, yeah.
Yeah, because there was a time that Elliot, we didn't go to the emergency room. It was urgent care. Elliot cut her toe open. And I think within 2 days, we had to go something for, like, Finley, something like bonk on the head. And I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to go to urgent care for both kids within like 72 hours. They're going to ask lots of questions.
And?
Oh, we were fine. Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, probably.
Yeah. But still that guilt going on, like, oh, we were just there.
Oh, yeah, because at the very least they could think, man, you just let your kids go out and hurt themselves constantly, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
/ are you beating your children?
Right. In the toe.
Well, it was sliced it. Like, I thought we were going to have to get stitches.
What happened there?
This is, if it's weird, it's going to happen to Elliot. Like, she was doing something with a laundry basket, and she was either trying to step around it or step into it, and her little baby toe, you know how laundry baskets have those, like, holes on the side?
Yeah.
Her little baby toe got caught in one of those holes, and it just, like, sliced that tender skin in between her toes. And A, it bled a lot. B, she was screaming that I couldn't even get a look at. I'm like, yep, we're going to have to get stitches. This is happening. They're going to have to sew her toe. God. So it was right. And of course, it's like we're running late already, and I was supposed to be at work. So I was like, well, had to call in. I'm headed to urgent care with a bloody toe. By the way, it's not mine.
You say pinky toe?
Her pinky toe.
Okay. I hadn't heard baby toe before, so I was just making sure.
Yeah, her baby toe. Well, that's what, we say baby toe.
Okay.
Yeah, the baby toe. The little guy.
Wee. All the way home.
We did an alternate version.
Oh, yeah, what was yours?
I don't want people to judge me.
Too late.
I know. This little piggy burped. Okay. And then the girls would make like a noise.
Okay.
And this little piggy sneezed. Achoo. And this little piggy tooted. And then go. And this little piggy puked. Okay. And this little piggy said, ew, 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 you are disgusting.
Oh, I get it.
And then at the ew, 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 ew part, that's when you like start at their feet, but you work all the way up to like their little chin, tickling them the whole time.
Sounds very wholesome, Kate.
Totally. I've got some really cute videos of the girls doing it. It's my attempt of trying to be a fun mom, which turns out to be like gross mom.
Yeah, how'd you come up with that version?
I don't know. I don't know if I was trying to avoid like this little piggy went to the market because this little piggy was going to be bacon. They're too little. They're not going to know.
Wow.
I know. That's what that's all about, though.
I thought it was the piggy went to the market to buy some groceries, produce or something.
Mother Goose was kind of dark.
That's really what that implies? Is that
Yeah. This little piggy's getting butchered.
So, and then one ate roast beef.
Yep.
One had no food.
Got to fatten it up. And the last one cried, wee, all the way home because his friends at the butcher.
Yeah, I did not.
We learn and grow on the Matt and Kate show.
Yeah. I had never thought about that story being dark, but makes sense now.
Well, yeah. You're welcome. Now you will.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm just, trying to spread on these worldly lessons that I learned.
Yeah. It's great.
It's dark.
Gather the family round.
Gather round, children. Gather round.
Gather around the radio or the phone, Matt and Kate podcast. Or, of course, the KJ1055 app. Yeah.
Or any device.
So many ways to consume us. Speaking of dark sounding, yeah.
Matt, I'm so excited for St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a different excitement for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so historically, you guys put a float on parade in Topeka?
Historically, we have a float in the parade in Topeka. Yeah.
Okay.
A family float.
And
Running family float.
Is that are you headed back there or?
No, they're not doing it.
Oh, okay.
Which is smart. So, but I love St. Patrick's Day. And this year it's on a Wednesday, which is normally a work day.
So I assume you're taking the whole week off then?
Yes, which is true. I am. But Jameson Irish Whiskey knows that St. Patrick's Day is going to look a little different this year. And they don't want you to be down about St. Patrick's Day. They still want you to celebrate. They want you to take off work. And they will even pay you to take off work. Jameson Irish Whiskey kicking off a campaign that you cash in one of your unused personal days and you enter for a drawing of 1,000 prize packages, which includes $50 to cover your party supplies. So
That's it?
That's it.
That's kind of weak.
I know, $50 to take the day off, but $50 can go a long way on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, you could buy a bunch of those cheap hats or whatever.
Right? Or, in before times, they'd always have drink specials. It seems like I never spent a lot of money on St. Patrick's Day for the way I felt the next day.
That's because you're giving out fake names. And having,
not on St. Patrick's Day. You own your heritage. Kitty McDougal. That was my bar name. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not a St. Patrick's name?
Well, to people that I don't want to be around, I guess. But I'm usually wearing a shirt that says Brennan on it. So, wait a second. I love St. Patrick's Day. Last year was so sad without having the parade or my dad's golf tournament. And I'm just, So I'm trying to physically make a decision to still celebrate St. Patrick's Day and still get excited. I'm not going to be with my family, which is wah, but yep, I'm still going to rock my green.
Yeah. How are you going to celebrate?
Moving.
Moving.
No, we'll probably do some sort of fun food. Like maybe I'll do green scrambled eggs or something, or because I'm not big into like corned beef and cabbage, so we'll probably have to figure out something to do for dinner. But I'm gonna find a way to get some green beer, Matt. It's gonna happen.
Okay. Yes, yep. Hoping there'd be some day drinking involved. So.
Oh, right. I mean, I will have to. That's the day that kids get out of school early, too. Maybe I should make arrangements that they go to aftercare that day so I can.
There you go.
Monty, can you pick up the kids?
I'm going to be passed out.
I'm celebrating my Irish heritage before noon, like always. I love St. Patrick's Day. I have St. Patrick's Day and Thanksgiving are really my top two holidays because they both involve family. And one of them involves food, and one of them there's usually a lot of partying and parading and outside. And yeah, I'm going to get all nostalgic and weepy right now, Matt. Man, womp womp.
Lots of womp womp in this particular segment.
I know. Remember when I just said I'm going to try to be positive? That is out the window.